What's up, everybody? Man, it is still hot out here. It's like September, I think the 16th today. Let me check. Not September the 17th today, and we're getting super close to hunting season. I need to really decide which bow I'm going to use today. I'm running a Black Widow PLX longbow. It's 47-28. It's a great shooting bow. Deep impact 500 arrows, 175, hits hard. And I'm gonna compare it to my Schafer Silvertip today. 47-27, probably drawing close to 50 at my draw length. And we're gonna decide today which one's gonna be the main hunting bow. And get some shots with both. See which one shoots is more accurate, more consistent, and which one is just easier to get back into draw and maintain good form and focus with. So that'll be my ultimate choice for this video, and see which one I'm going to be carrying with me to the stand this season. So y'all stay tuned. All right, so these are my two bows. I have my Schafer Silvertip here on the right, my Black Widow PLX on the left. This is my Schaffer. It's a super awesome bow. Grip's phenomenal on it. You really can't ask for a better grip. Like I said, it's a, let's see if y'all can see this, a 47-27, and it's a 60-inch bow. Super awesome shooter. This is my Black Widow PLX. Beautiful bow. Curly maple and Macassar riser. And it's a 64-inch bow, and it is 47-28. Super clean shooting bow. But let's get some shots with both of these. I'm going to shoot 2 arrows at a time. That's what I'm set up with, and we'll just get some overall impressions and really decide which one we're going to take to the woods with us starting out this season. All right, y'all. Man, this sun is beaming down today. It's beating me with this black clothes on. I'm getting pretty hot. But let's shoot a few down at the deer target. These are some cold shots here. We're going to see which bow stacks these arrows in the target. With the Schaffer, we're going to be shooting a 500, and I think it's a 565 grain arrow. So to start out with, it's a 400 spine, a 100 grain focus system, and a 175 point. When I woke up this morning, I pulled a muscle in my back. I don't know if I got a rib out of place or what, but I'm kind of hurting right now, so we'll see how my shots go. Awesome shot right there. It's a little bit to the right, but right where I needed it to go. Boom, a little high. My Schaffer is definitely a powerhouse. It sends those arrows flat and fast, and it's a joy to draw back. It's if I can maintain good form, it's going to be my hunting bow for the season. Let's shoot the PLX now. I just set these arrows up yesterday. They bear shaft tune pretty well, and I think it's going to be a great shooter here. That one flew a little bit to the left. I don't think that's a weak spine. I think that was more me, but let's shoot that one again. All right, so those 2 arrows with the Black Widow, first initial shots all over the place. To me, I love to get a bow off the wall and be able to make cold shots and get them pretty close in the vitals. I don't if I start out shooting cold shots and my bow's all over the place, then you're not going to get that chance in a hunting situation. You have one shot. So right now the Schafer has proven to me that it is a bow that I can just pick up and make a pretty accurate shot right off the bat. It's more stable than my longbow here, and it's when you hold that weighted bow in the hand, you don't tend to move as much as your reactions and your gripping is not going to affect the bow as much as something light like this longbow here. Like I said, the Schafer is a heavier bow. When I hold this bow up in my hand, it doesn't move around as much. On the shot, if I make a bad shot or grip the bow, this riser doesn't react as much as the longbow riser. I'm going to shoot 2 more shots with each at the deer target, and then we're going to get a sideways shot to show any kind of flaws in my movement with each bow and compare the two. Schafer is a deadly bow. It's fast, it's super quiet, and it's easy to shoot. Alright, so we know my Schafer is a solid bow, but there's something about the longbow that I just love to carry these bows. I love to have a longbow in my hand. I don't know what it is about it. It's just something feels more natural with it. But just because it feels more natural shooting, we're still gonna have to make a choice on what you want to carry to the woods. Your accuracy, your consistency, every time you make a shot with your bow, you want it to be pretty much the same thing every time. So you want to be pretty close, not all over the place. But let's see how this one does again. Ooh, yeah. That arrow was right in the pocket. Good shot. Ooh, another good shot. High double long kill shots with the Black Widow. We're going to shoot both the bows on this sideways shot here. One thing about my Schafer, it's a heavier bow. It's heavier to carry around, heavier to hold, and the draw weight is a little bit heavier than my Black Widow. It's a super smooth drawing bow, but you still have that extra little weight that could hinder your form if you don't practice with it. So we're going to take 2 shots with the Schafer, see if we have any issues on this side angle, and compare it to the Black Widow. Perfect shot, double long, right in the armpit. Good shot. It was a little low, but I think I maintained good form there. I really want to watch both of these bows when I'm shooting to see if I'm starting to creep or drop my bow arm, or all those things that can happen when you're shooting your bows. Like I said, a heavier bow, holding it out for a minute, you can start to drop that bow arm, and that'll cause you to miss low. So you really have to watch things like that, and really have to make sure that this is the bow you want to carry with you to the stand. And you're not going to be making a long shot. It's only probably going to be 15 yards, but just in case, you have to make sure you maintain that good form and stability throughout the whole shot process. Let's shoot the Black Widow PLX now. I want y'all to watch, really watch my form on this one. Watch my hand, see if it's gripping, watch my bow arm, make sure I don't drop And let's see if we can keep that elbow back and make a perfect shot. Alright, so first thing that I did was start to let down, start to creep. And I went ahead and went through with my shot. I felt it right when I shot, and can't be doing that. Good shot. It's a little bit to the right though, and I'm not sure if that's what I want to. That's what I'm wanting to happen here. Now let's get us a couple more shots with the Schafer. Right now, I'm more confident with this bow. I started to enjoy shooting my Black Widow a lot, but I get to the point where I'm starting to get my usual inconsistencies with it. With this bow here, I pretty much maintain more of a rock solid position, and I make better shots with it. Let's take another shot with the Schafer. For some reason my camera shut off on its own. I'm not sure if it's getting hot or what, but we'll see. Both of those shots were not ideal. I really need to try that again. So my last two shots with the Schafer, I think I started to let down and get inconsistent in my form. My back's hurting a little bit right now, but I just wanted to compare these two bows and see which one I felt like I'd be more confident in starting the hunting season with. So, both of those arrows landed to the left. I hate having to, swapping back and forth with bows. It's probably not a good thing right before hunting season. And this is the video that is going to make the choice for me. I'm going to shoot a few more shots with each. And we're going to make a final decision on the bow that we're going to carry with us to start the season with. Alright, we're going to make a few more shots with each bow and make our choice. And I'll let y'all know here during these shots which one feels better for me. Alright, so both of those shots weren't exactly where I was looking. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure that this is the bow I'm going to carry with me. It's a better feeling bow on the shot. It's more solid in the hand, and it's one that just doesn't move a whole bunch, but still have my inconsistencies with it, and that's just part of it. Now we'll shoot the PLX longbow again. I want to make sure that I do have the inconsistencies with this bow, because if I don't, it may be the better choice for me in the woods, but I don't hold this bow as stable as I do my Schaffer. That's a super straight flying arrow out of this bow. I mean, super straight. Awesome flying arrow there. This bow shoots amazing. It doesn't have that back wall that the Schaffer has that kind of eases in. It's, you know, it's more of a stiff draw. It's a longbow, but it's still not a bad bow to shoot. I'm accurate with it, and it feels good in the hand. But in the end of the day, my Schafer is going to be my bow of choice. So y'all know I love the Schafer. I've killed a hog with the Schafer, and it's just a more consistent bow for me. So y'all get out here and do the same thing I'm doing. Pick the bow that you're going to hunt with this season. Right now is the time to start. I'm a little over 10 days out, and I really don't need to be shooting a lot of bows. I need to practice with one bow, get super accurate with it, and make that the bow I'm going to take to the woods with me. I think I'm going to pick the Schafer for this season, and this is the reason why right here. Every shot is pretty close to the vitals, and not much is missing with this bow. I mean, that's a perfect heart shot right there. This bow is pretty quiet as well. Boom. 2 of them right in the heart. You find you a bow that can do that most of your shots, and you can feel confident with it, pick that bow. That's the one you need to bring with to the woods with you. It's the one that you're going to have the most confidence in. When you draw up, you're not going to think about anything else except putting that arrow through the vitals of that animal. Appreciate y'all watching this video. This is my Schafer Silvertip, my hunting bow for this season, and this is the one. All right, since we chose our bow for the season, I set a bottle up down there. We're going to take a few shots at the bottle and really focus on it, and hopefully we can knock that bottle over before we get to 5 shots. So let's do it. Ooh, man, that was like a few centimeters to the left. Awesome shot. Ooh, hit the bottle, but I want to make a direct hit and pin it to the target. All right, so I was wrong about that. It was actually the arrow hitting some metal in my target. I didn't hit the bottle, I hit to the left again. So let's shoot until we hit it. Now that's a hit right there. That's a direct hit with my Schafer. That's what I'm talking about. Boom, right beside the other one. That was an awesome shot, and that's why I'm picking this bow. It's one I can pick my spot, and the arrow is going to be pretty close when I make the shot. All right, y'all, this is my Schafer Silvertip. I've seen this bow 100 times, but this is my go-to bow for the 2025 hunting season. Making shots like this at 17 yards is gonna pretty much make my hunting situation that much better. I'm hunting from 12 to 17 yards at the most, and if I could put an arrow in a bottle that size from 17 yards, that pinpoint, I should be fine when that animal steps out. I have to pick a spot on that animal. I don't know if I'm gonna pick a hair, a crease, or what, but I'm gonna drill a hole in that animal before I shoot, get into form, and make a perfect shot. So that's the goal for this 2025 hunting season. My Schafer Silvertip is my go-to bow, and appreciate y'all watching this, and check them out. Get you a Schafer. I'm telling you, everybody who shoots Schafer bows love them, and they are a phenomenal bow that have a great draw cycle, very comfortable, and have plenty of power to punch through an animal. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, since we chose the Schafer as our hunting bow, we already plan on starting the season with the Simmons Tree Sharp Broadhead. I can get these broadheads super sharp. They're a big wide head, and the flight with them is pretty consistent. I'm gonna take a shot at that bottle. We're gonna shoot just 3 shots. We only get 1 for hunting, so I'm gonna give it just 3 shots, and if we can't make it with that, we need to practice more, but we're gonna see what happens. So that arrow flew way to the left for some reason. I'm gonna have to give that another try, but something weird went on with that one. I shouldn't have let go. All right, let's take shot number 2 with the tree shark. And that right there is why I can shoot these tree sharks. I think I clipped that bottle, but it like shooting a deer, it would have clipped them vitals too, being that wide, and that's one reason I want to stick with that wide head. All right, shot number 3 with the tree shark. On this shot, I'm gonna maintain precise, just super precise focus on that bottle and go through my shot process and not let this arrow go until I know I'm gonna hit it. Just like that. Smack the bottle with the tree shark, and I know I can be that much have that much consistency with this Schaffer, and you know, a 10 to 15 yard shot shouldn't be any problem with this bow. It's that time, y'all. Get out here, practice, shoot your bow every day, and make sure that shot process is solid. I'm gonna shoot at this bottle one more time. Appreciate y'all watching the video, and we'll see you next time. Just like that. Super accurate bow, super accurate arrow setup. Simmons tree shark. These things fly plenty accurate, and the cut on them is unreal. So that's what we need to hunt with this season. That's what we're gonna do. This broadhead is making a 2-inch wide cut, and it's gonna be deadly.